Hello friends, today I am going to tell you a great story, a change in perspective. There was once a man who lived in a constant state of frustration and stress. The weight of his responsibilities felt overwhelming. He was the sole provider for his family, managing all household expenses while juggling countless obligations. To make matters worse, relatives frequently visited, adding to his burden. These endless concerns made him irritable, and in his frustration, he often scolded his children and quarreled with his wife over trivial matters. One evening, as he sat brooding over his worries, his young son approached him, holding a notebook. "Father, can you help me with my homework?" the boy asked softly. Already exhausted and lost in his thoughts, the man snapped. "Go away. Can't you see I'm busy?" he shouted. The boy, hurt by his father's harsh words, quietly retreated to his room. A while later, when the man's anger had cooled, he felt a pang of guilt. Regretful, he walked to his son's room to check on him. The boy had fallen asleep, clutching his open notebook in his small hands. Curious, the father gently picked up the notebook and was about to place it on the table when a heading on the page caught his eye. "Things we don't like at first, but later realize are good for us." Intrigued, he began reading his son's words. "I am thankful for my exams because even though they are hard, they mean school holidays are near. I am thankful for bitter medicine because it cures me when I am sick. I am thankful for my alarm clock, even though it annoys me, because it wakes me up and reminds me that I am alive. But most of all, I am thankful for my father. Sometimes, when he scolds me, I feel sad. But then he brings me toys, takes me for walks, and gives me delicious food. I know he loves me." The man's hands trembled as he finished reading. His son's innocent words echoed in his mind, shaking him to the core. He sat down and reflected on his own life. "I always complain about the burden of household expenses, but doesn't that mean I have a home? Isn't that a blessing? I get stressed about my responsibilities, but doesn't that mean I have a family who depends on me? Isn't that something to cherish? I feel annoyed when relatives visit often, but doesn't that mean I have people who care about me? I am not alone in this world." His eyes welled up with tears as a wave of gratitude washed over him. He had been so consumed by negativity that he had failed to see the abundance of blessings in his life. Overcome with emotion, he rushed to his son, gently kissed his forehead, and whispered, "Thank you." Not just to his son, but to life, to fate, to God. From that day on, his perspective changed. Life's challenges no longer felt like burdens, but rather privileges, signs of the beautiful life he had been given. And so, he smiled more. He worried less. He embraced his responsibilities with gratitude. So, friends, moral of the story is that life is not about what happens to us, it's about how we choose to see it. When we focus only on struggles, they will always feel overwhelming. But when we shift our perspective, we realize that even the hardest moments come with hidden blessings. So, take a step back. Zoom out. You may not have control over your circumstances, but you always have a choice in how you view them. Keep rising. Keep growing. Life is beautiful. Thanks for watching. Like the story, share, and please subscribe to my channel.